Hello and welcome to another edition of Varsity Sports here on Educational Channel 15. Varsity Boys Soccer here at Dilboy Stadium versus Greater Boston League rival Everett High School. Our Highlanders wearing the all-white jerseys with the red trunks, while Everett wearing the all-red uniforms just to differentiate. Mr. Bill Trudell on camera. My name is Tim Cronin. Again, welcome to this broadcast. The Varsity Boys team off to a 2-win and 5-loss start. I can't even believe I'm saying this. This is the most losses that they've had in years. They're on the attack now. Paulo with the shot wide. To make a long story short, they have many new varsity players. As I mentioned on the last broadcast, many of that senior group, which advanced to the state final 1 year ago, graduated, moved on, and now still loaded with talent. They're young freshmen, sophomores, and they're new to the varsity team, many of them, except for about 3. And they're learning. Next year, I predict them to advance deep. However, this year, the rebuilding or the reloading of this team, it's a process that they have to go through. There's still plenty of opportunity for them this year to qualify for the state tournament with a 500 record. Now they're playing Everett, like I said, this afternoon, and on paper, they actually should win this match, especially after a 2-5 start. Everett is said not to be as talented as Medford or Malden in the league. And the Highlanders have a loss to Malden and a victory over Medford. So of the 4, Everett, again, on paper, is considered the weakest. So hopefully the Highlanders can pull off their 3rd victory of the season and move their record to 3-5. I also mentioned on the last broadcast that the record can be awfully misleading just because of the fact that the Highlanders play some of the toughest teams in eastern Massachusetts. They played Brockton, they played Boston Latin, they played Lexington, they played Belmont, and those teams alone will advance in the state tournament, not only qualify. Throw Malden in from the Greater Boston League, who, as we saw, just loaded with talent this year. So though the Highlanders is not as strong as we're used to seeing, I would stay tuned because this team could come on at any moment, as the talent is there and they're gaining valuable experience at the varsity level. Even a situation like that with the goalkeeper, Luis Mendez, he should have just let the ball cross the line for a goal kick, and as is, that mistake is giving Everett a corner kick. We hope the Highlanders can be on their game this afternoon. So from the corner, Everett will go to work. Cross coming. And Luis Mendez, the goalkeeper, will put this back into play to Jamie, Captain Jamie Keegan. And I mentioned those few players who were on the starting team last year. You have Captain Jamie Keegan, Elliot Ripp at center back, Jose Ayala left back, and Ethan Sweeting. Ethan saw time in and out. Right now he's a mainstay on the starting lineup. And it's nice to see the Highlanders put on a little bit of a press here. Physicality at the sideline. Everett will have possession. A little bit of an overcast afternoon here at Dilboy. It's actually nice to not have the glare of the sunshine that we talk about so much on every broadcast. Sarthak making his move, rounds the corner, he shoots and he scores. 1-0 Highlander lead, and what a move by Sarthak around his man, rounded that corner, and he put that thing in the far post area. The Everett goalkeeper had no chance. And a 1-0 lead for the Highlanders. What a shot by Sarthak. He placed that ball perfectly. And again, it's nice to see the Highlanders pressing, looking like the old Somerville Highlanders, that sort of almost perfect team that we were viewing these last 2 years and following. You remember that season 1 year ago, all the way to the state final, losing on penalty kicks. On paper, just so that people know, when a soccer match goes to overtime and it's still tied after the overtime, which obviously means that penalty kicks follow, the end of that match, regardless who wins the penalty kick section, that match on paper is still considered a draw officially. And the Highlanders, they went all the way to the state final, and on penalty kicks, they succumbed to at the hands of West Springfield High School. They're enjoying their state championship even a year later. And obviously, we in Somerville wanted that championship vitally. And that's something that we're going to have to work on in these next few years. We have the talent to get back there. It still needs to be honed, and experienced, and worked. But I have the feeling in the next few years we will advance deep into the tournament again. Everett on a little bit of an attack here. Matthew Abrantes running down his man. And again, this is something that the Highlanders have not seen this year. It's always nice to get that early goal, to take command of a match. Remember, it is a league game. Malden seems to be the top dog of the 4 teams. Remember, Cambridge is gone now, so there are only 4 teams left. So right now, the pecking order, if you will, Malden, Somerville, Medford, Everett last. So you would think that Somerville would still be the team to beat, but they're not. It's actually Malden. What was nice about the second match of the season, I should say, is the Highlanders completely dismantled Medford, won easily on their field. And with the 1-0 lead over Everett, this is obviously some very good news. If somehow, some way, Malden could lose along the way, even if the Highlanders play them a second time, we would still have a chance to win the league. This is Sarthak again, trying to get around his man on that left side. This time the cross will come. Paolo is there, Pedro is there, and Everett able to defend that time. Again, Everett in the all red uniforms, and our Highlanders with the white tops and the red trunks. You can see Alex Galdem as freshman. And we have many freshmen and sophomores on the pitch. You have Alex Galdamez, Matthew Abrante, sophomore, Paulo Andrade, only a freshman. And even though they're excellent soccer players, they just don't have the experience at the varsity level yet. We have junior Pedro Santos, who during his freshman and sophomore years only saw varsity time sparingly. And that's because of the amount of talent that we've had over the last couple of years. Now Pedro, as a junior, is able to get some real experience himself at the varsity level, being a regular player. But again, I mentioned those growing pains. One of our ball fetchers in the sideline is Matthew Abrante's younger brother, Joseph. On the attack, Everett here. Jose will certainly run down his man. He might be the fastest man on the field. Jose Ayala. Captain Jose Ayala, I should say. We're about 12 and a half minutes into the action. Luis Mendez will clear. This is Monday, September 29th, here at Dilboy Stadium. We will be broadcasting 3 varsity boys soccer matches this week. This is the first one. Then on Wednesday, 2 days from now, the Highlanders play Peabody High School. And then on Friday, they host Masconomet. Masconomet is just another one of those teams in the state, loaded with talent. They're one of the top dogs in eastern Massachusetts, and Coach George Scarpelli, he makes the schedule difficult purposefully. He wants his boys to play the best talent to prepare for the state tournament. It's a little bit of a gamble, obviously, because now there are 2 wins and 5 losses, but that's a gamble that he's willing to take. He wants his boys to get the experience so they know what state tournament competition is like, and they've learned it now. And he doesn't want any picnics. He doesn't want any days off. He wants his boys being used to playing the best talent. He usually has that in his own league with Medford, but now he has it with Malden in his own league. And then again, he's playing the likes of Belmont, Lexington, Boston Latin, Masconomet this Friday. Brockton is another. So to have such a difficult schedule is just most high school teams couldn't handle this, And right now, the Highlanders this year are struggling through that. On that left side attacking was Alex Galdamez. Ball cleared through. Ethan Sweeting sending that ball down the right side. But you can see pretty much all Highlanders here letting their presence known. There's Paulo trying to restart. We'll have some substitutions coming on soon. Jason Montiel crossing that to Paulo. Ball kind of skidded on him. Ball clear through Jamie. Jonathan Argueta, number 10. Jonathan trying to work with Alex on that left side. They call him Boyo. And the substitutions being made. Series Odovan coming in, Chris and Matthew Abrantes again. Ball cleared through. And with the foul, the Highlanders will position the ball at midfield. Will play on. Trying to catch Everett sleeping there, playing quickly. Elliott sending that to Jose, who crosses. Nice little move there by Elliott, playing quickly. Exactly what Coach George expects. Whenever you can fool the opponent like that. Chris trying to set up Matthew, and that ball clears the line. Goal kick for Everett. More substituting here. Sarthak coming back into the action. Series. The Highlanders in control. $20 minutes to go here, first half. Everett kind of on their heels. Jonathan, a little give and go with Jose. The cross. Chris is there. clear coming. Everett now. Everett again in the all red uniforms. Everett moving the ball rather impressively here. Highlanders will have possession. Should also mention Spencer Pitkin. He's only a sophomore. He had a lot of playing time as a freshman a year ago. But the underclassmen on this roster, which is predominantly all of them except for 3, just bodes the bright future that the Highlanders potentially could have. Pedro playing through. Spencer. Ethan. And he tried to blast that ball, lead his right winger. Jason Montiel. Pedro working with Matthew. Sarthak. And with the foul there, a little trip up. Everett will have possession. Series got his foot in the way. 17 and a half minutes to go approximately in this first half. 1-0 Highlanders. Educational Channel 15 proud to bring you Varsity Sports. That ball off into the forest. Luis Mendez, our goalkeeper, hasn't been tested yet. The ball now set. A little bit of an opportunity here for Everett. We'll see what they come up with. Ball incoming, Luis. An easy get for him. He'll leave it for Jamie again. Ball play down the right side, Matthew there. Highlander possession. Coach George wants Captain Jamie Keegan to perform the inbounds. You get Paolo and Boyo on that right side there. Nice little move by Boyo there. Paolo tripped up, and again, Alex Galdamez, number 26, they call him Boyo. And it looks like him and Paolo have earned the Highlanders a set piece. Jamie, Ethan, and Jose will talk about what they're going to run here. One of these plays that they run will encompass one of them running over the ball and possibly receiving the pass. Jose, Ethan runs over it. The cross coming. Defended well by Everett. We play on. On the attack, Everett. Nice little move. Cross coming. And the header over the goal. Quality attack there by Everett. Coach George right on his feet wondering what the heck is going on here. Why are they attacking our goal like that? Obviously doesn't like the fact that someone's not marking a man. Paolo now feeding Ethan. Out to the right wing, Jason. Paolo, oh my goodness, how did that not link up? Spencer. Everett trying to counter. Some nice action right now. We're down to 13 minutes to go here in the first half. Luis clears. Elliott now. Highlanders trying to find their groove here. Paolo, Sarthak, opportunity. Boyo is there in the middle. Here comes Jason, and Paolo is defended nicely. Actually, I should say Alex. Boyo. Ethan. The Highlanders doing a nice job here controlling things. Again, moving the ball well. Also credit Everett as they're doing a nice job defending, and there the trip up will earn the set piece, and the Highlanders will set things up again here. And it's the same three. Ethan, Jose working with Jamie. Will it be a straight cross? Watch the two on the right and left cross the ball, run over the ball, I should say. Cross coming. Pedro is there. Oh my goodness. Just didn't put that on goal. Nice cross by Jamie. It would have been great if he had put that on goal. 11 minutes to go, first half. Jamie's cross missing there. Elliott. Jamie. Jason, foot race, and the goalkeeper there to make the easy pickup. He will clear. Everett in the all red. Pedro, a little nifty move. Another substitution. Matthew taking a break. Chris. Oh, nice play by Chris there. Sending his right winger to the corner. Jason, Pedro. Jason with a nice cross a moment ago, which set up this opportunity. Nice precision soccer there. Number 4 is Tenson, seeing some playing time on the pitch. Welcome to the match, Tenzin. Welcome to the varsity. Ball cleared through. Jason. Trying to work with Boyo there. Pedro. Now Everett on that attack. Luis with the pickup. Everett now looking to regroup. A little shaky back there. And looks like they dodged a bullet here. However, is it a Highlander possession? Some nice pressure by the Highlanders. 7:20 to go first half. Ball cleared. Tenzin, Jason. And again, Everett trying to apply some of their own pressure now. And this is a corner kick for Everett. So they have an opportunity to try to tie the match here. Coach George again bellowing out instructions to his players. Nice header there by Paulo. Again, the Highlanders doing a nice job holding off Everett. Sprung out to the wing, Jason. And on the run again, Tenzin chasing, and Luis there for the pickup. Tenzin playing the ball to Jamie. Elliott, Jose, trying to restart things. Ooh, a pass not there. Something we're not used to seeing. Not precision passing. Down to 4.5 minutes approximately to go here in the first half. The attack here, Pedro, trying to lead his man. You have to hand it to Everett here. They are playing some tough defense. They have some skilled players, and even though the Highlanders are controlling the action, Everett making it very difficult for them. 4 minutes to go approximately. Ball played in. Spencer. Pedro. Sarthak. Jose. Everett possession. The only thing Everett has really failed to do in this first half is to have a quality attack on the Highlanders. Elliott now, Spencer, Jose, Sarthak. Boyo trying to work there with Paolo up front. Ethan. That ball played out. Fast approaching the 2-minute warning of this first half. Incoming. Pedro. Can they put it in before the half? And Everett defends again. So with under 2 minutes to go, that insurance goal would be nice right now. They'd be in full control of things in the second half with a 2-goal lead. Incoming. Everett again doing a nice job. Jamie. Jose. Luis will take care of things. He'll clear. Pedro. And we have a little bit of a foul here. So Everett, an opportunity for them. Kind of a tough call there on the Highlanders. Little push off. But Everett with a solid opportunity to score before the half themselves. And this would not be a good thing for the Highlanders if Everett converts. Both Everett players conversing. We'll see what they come up with. The fake, the kick. Luis, loose ball, and they tie it before the half. And that's where the goalkeeper needs to field that ball cleanly. Luis leaves the rebound, and Everett there to knock it in. And we have a 1-to-1 soccer match. This went from a half, pretty much controlled by the Highlanders. Now it's a whole new soccer match, and we're most likely going to go to the second half tied 1-1, and you didn't think it would happen. I said that Everett had a solid opportunity to tie this match. We really didn't think that they would, but they did. And Luis in goal. Son, you got to make the catch. You have to field that ball cleanly. You leave the opponent a rebound. Curtains, it's all over right there. Coach George can't believe it. And it looks like we're going to go to halftime. I don't know how many seconds are left here. And that will do it. Halftime 1-1. Everett just scored. It should be a barn burner of the second half. And we continue. Second half action. And Coach George, after the way that first half ended, just gave his boys a tongue lashing, as they actually kind of deserve it here. I mean, to blow that lead 1-0 right before the half on just a ridiculous mistake. They need to be coming at Everett now full throttle. Ethan leaving it for Jonathan, Jamie, and goal kick for Everett. Ball cleared. Jamie. Jose. Everett now countering. Luis fields the ball. Jose. Sarthak, number 9. Jonathan. Highlander possession. Sarthak tries to cross here. Paolo. And we will have a corner kick. So let's see if the Highlanders can get this goal right back, right away. In the corner now, number 10, Jonathan Argueta. 14, Jose Ayala. Cross coming. Pedro. Oh, my goodness. Just missed. And he right over the crossbar. George can't believe it. My goodness. A perfect cross by Jose. Jose Ayala, number 14, again, one of the captains. He put that ball right where it needed to be. And Pedro with that header over the crossbar. Sarthak now, Boyo in the foot race. Only a freshman, number 26. Alex Galdamez, again, they call him Boyo. He's a nifty little player. Him and Paolo Andrade, 2 freshmen playing up front right now. You're looking at the future of this program. Sarthak, only a sophomore. Pedro, junior. Jonathan Argueta, junior. Spencer coming back into the match, only a sophomore. Again, Matthew Abrantes, only a sophomore. These are regular players in the lineup here, and the future is bright. We hope to see the end of these results very soon. And Luis Mendez makes the nice save. Beautiful counterattack by Everett. And Luis Mendez there stepping up big. making that save. And boy, for his sake, he needed to make that save. So from the corner, Everett now will try their hand at a corner kick. "35 minutes to go. And it's real overcast right now. Not sure if rain was predicted. And they score. So Everett with a 2-1 lead, and kind of soft defensively by the Highlanders here. I am absolutely shocked that they have taken over this match. And a 2-1 score. And this, again, this is a Greater Boston League match. This is vital for the Highlanders. They have to have this, especially after the tough start to the season. And to fall 2-1, again, they controlled pretty much the whole first half. But Everett's starting to come on now. And the Highlanders just a bit too relaxed. Temperature dropping here. Ball played in. Elliott. Jonathan. Everett now on the attack. Offside. On the attack here. The Highlanders down 2-1. I'm absolutely shocked. This Everett team was predicted not to be as strong as the other three teams in this extremely fractured Greater Boston League. If the Highlanders lose this really puts a dent in their state tournament aspirations, because they have to be at least in the top two to even have a chance to qualify for the tournament. It's an automatic bid if you win it. But they're trying to get to a 500 record anyway to qualify. And right now, if they don't make a comeback here, they're looking at or staring at 2-6. Now Everett on the attack, a 2-on-1. Elliott left in the lurch. Can he recover? And he does. A nice recovery. Elliott rip saving the day, and their counterattack too much. Series Odovan, number 11, getting ready to come in. Another sophomore. He had a lot of playing time on the varsity as a freshman last year. So he's just another one of these underclassmen. But you can see, because of their youth and inexperience at the varsity level, that the Highlanders are struggling here. I mean, they are these first 8 matches of the season. They've only had one easy victory, and that was Medford. They have got to find a way to beat Everett today. Even a draw wouldn't help them much at all. They need to win this game. And right now they're down 2-1 with about a half an hour to go, give or take. So there's plenty of time left. And again, Everett just confusing and confounding them right now. Series trying to drive that forward. There should be a Highlander possession here. And now it looks like number 21, sophomore Spencer, will perform the throw-in. See if the Highlanders can convert here. Let's see if he drives it back to Jamie. Maybe Jamie will drop the ball in front of the goal. And it looks like he's going across. Paolo, Jonathan, Jose. Ball played through. You can see number 23 there. We don't have a 23 in our roster. I'm wondering who that is. The Highlanders. Half an hour left to go in this match. And the Highlanders, especially off of an Everett goal kick here, they need to get the first touch on the ball and attack their goal immediately, like they've been used to doing in the past. Everett counterattack. Sarthak trying to get around his man again. Set piece Highlanders. Nice speed by Sarthak there. And Elliott, of course, will drop this ball right in front of the Everett goal in the box. Incoming. Oh, my goodness. 29 minutes to go. Everett clears. Midfield. And Everett again. Jamie there making the stop. But Everett High School, the Crimson, you have to give them all the credit in the world. They have taken every opportunity here, and they are willing to steal this. Highway robbery, a theft, any way you want to verbalize it. They're looking to steal this match from the Highlanders. Odovan doing battle in the corner. And a lot of pushing, jostling, shoving. We'll see who has possession. And the Highlanders will set things up. Odovan there being double teamed. So Jonathan and Jose, this is just like a corner kick. We'll see what they do here. Jose, another nice cross. Header, Spencer! Oh my goodness! And Spencer off the header thought we had a clear goal. Credit the keeper from Everett. Beautiful diving save on his part. 2-1, Everett leads still. And the Highlanders putting on this pressure. And the Highlanders retain possession here. Spencer will perform the inbounds throw in. Incoming. And that's a foul. So the Highlanders will take over. Trying to figure out who Coach George is talking to. Someone's getting a tongue lashing, of course. It's just a shocker for everyone here that the Highlanders are not in control of this. Spencer now. Counterattack Highlanders. He'll feed his wingman. 23, Sharon. Everett defending well. We have to identify number 23 up here in the booth. Not sure if he's been brought up from the junior varsity. I can't recognize the face from up here, unfortunately. As soon as we find out, if we do, we will let you all know. Jose from the sideline. More substitutions. Chris, Pedro, and Ethan coming back in. George is looking for one of his boys, or at least one of them, to step up to the plate here. Make something happen. A couple of other substitutions. We're looking at Jonathan skating back in there, as well as Paolo. Series coming off. Jose now has to wait. Everett player a little slow getting off the field on the substitution. We play on. And a nice feed to the right wing here. Everett on the attack. And that cross fielded by Luis. And he feeds Jamie. We're down to about 23 and a half minutes to go. 2-1 Everett. Are our boys going to be able to tie this match? Mr. Bill Trudell, this is one of the first temperature drops we've had of the autumn season. So he's dealing with that. I kind of like it. It's been extremely hot, actually. And without that sun, it's always nicer. The Highlanders, again, having problems trying to penetrate this Everett team. Some of the student body out there trying to encourage them. About 22 minutes left. And you have to like the pressure coming from the Highlanders now. Series. Elliott feeding series. Pedro. Pedro trying to force that play in the corner. All dilated, I can't read it. And we have a foul here. So we're looking at Yoni Rubio, number 23, for those at home. Yoni, welcome to varsity play. So they had him listed incorrectly on our roster here. We should blame that on Tiago. Tiago, that was your fault. Jamie Keegan, Jose Ayala, and Pedro Santos. And the official trying to keep the boys in line. Coach George screaming at Odovin to stop all the jostling and moving around. And the shot. And he scores. Jamie Keegan has just tied the match off of the set piece. What a play. What a play. So we have a 2-2 soccer match. Now with 20 minutes to play, can we win it now? Can we win it? Is that what we needed to fire up this team? A foul in the middle, set piece for the Highlanders. Jamie buries it on the left post. 2-2. On the attack now. Can we absolutely put this match away? Can we win this now? Everett moving the ball well. Elliott clears through. Odovin going to work. And the pace of this match just picked up. 19:20 to go. And for the folks at home at 2 wins and 5 losses, the Highlanders need to win this. This is Everett. This is a Greater Boston League match. They need the win here. Jamie playing that to the right side. Nice set-piece score by Jamie Keegan. Captain Jamie Keegan, number 24. Pedro now. He'll cross. Paulo is there. And he was trying to get a foul. Not happening. Ethan. Elliott now. Again, the Highlanders seizing momentum, but they need a goal. They need to score. Right now they're controlling the match, but it's 2-2, which means they don't have as much control as you might think. They need to win this match. A draw here really doesn't help them. Because it's a league match, it doesn't really help them at all. It's certainly not going to help them win the league. This is a match that, on paper, again, they're supposed to win. So, extremely exciting moment with the Jamie Keegan set-piece score and everyone celebrating. However, they need to score again. And they certainly can't let Everett score. Sarthak, first touch. High leg, so Everett will have possession. Can hear some of the Everett fans out there. Now there's a war of chanting between the two student bodies. Everett now, midfield, ball in play. Unfortunately, Spencer took one right off the face. That's a tough one to take. Maybe his ear. Ball cleared. Paulo trying to work with Sarthak. Paulo trying to do anything he can to attack the Everett goal. And with the trip up at midfield, that'll be an Everett possession. Will he be carded? I don't think so. Verbal warning. 16 minutes to go. 2-2. and a draw here, it's like an Everett victory. The Highlanders need to score. Coach George will have a conversation with the official. And I think maybe Paolo was carded. I'm not sure if he said something to the official, because he's leaving the field now. I didn't see the card, did you?
I saw it, then I saw him put it in his pocket. I'm not sure if he got carded.
And the intensity of this game is just unmatched right now. Everett wants to knock them off, and the Highlanders just desperate for a goal themselves. And possession is Everett. Every loose ball being battled for. Why would you expect anything less? I don't know if Coach George is having a disagreement with the official. I think he's probably more upset with his player. That's what I'm guessing. We play on. First touch, Highlanders. Come on now. Everett now trying to launch an attack. Stepping up there is Ethan. Ethan again, played down that right side, clearing the line. Elliott clearing. We're down to about 13:20 to go. Question is, can the Highlanders do this? Can they score a third goal, put this match away? You have to appreciate Everett, though. They're hustling and battling for every loose ball. They're making it ever so difficult for the Highlanders to do what they love to do, and that is what? That is moving the ball around from teammate to teammate, several touches, having their way as far as spacing, and eventually attacking the opponent's goal. $12:20 to go. Elliott now will play the ball over, and that's a little bit of an errant pass. So Everett now will have possession. That's not what you want to see in your own end when you need a goal and you have an inferior opponent who's come in here looking to steal something from you. I mean, for them to be victorious at Dilboy Stadium, I'm speaking of Everett now, is just, that is highway theft, and it's huge for them from a boys soccer standpoint. Nice move again by Sarthak. Feeding Jonathan. Little give and go. Just didn't work out there. And we're down to 11 minutes to go. The Highlanders doing a nice job protecting their end. Everett cannot seem to even find a seam to attack the Highlander goal, and that's how it's been most of this match. Surprising that it's 2-2 after saying that. Now on the attack, Everett here, just as I mentioned it. Wow. Luis coming up with the save, and their attacker, luckily he stumbled for the Highlanders because that was the match right there. So Everett making me eat my words a moment ago. As soon as I say that, they have a quality attack on goal. And again, they're trying to do the same thing with that lead. Elliott there to save. But oh, what a scary moment for the Highlanders that was. 10 minutes to go. And Everett so sneaky. We play on. Nice feed. Shot. And the save by Luis. Mendez in goal. Making the save. Quality attack by Everett. Quality shot. Luis coming up big there. And it's hard to believe that we're relying on our first-year goalkeeper to try to save the day here against Everett. And now the counter from the Highlanders. Ethan leaving it for Pedro. Does anyone want to shoot? And with that indecision, you can't get off a quality shot that way. Boys, you need to be on the same page. Corner kick for the Highlanders. 9 minutes to go. How exciting. Back and forth action. 3 quality attacks on Luis Mendez right after I'm mentioning that they really can't penetrate the back line of the Highlanders. And there's the 2-on-1 and the shot wide by Jonathan. So 2-2 with 8.5 minutes to go. Both teams want the win. It's like a win for Everett if it's a draw, but you know that they want to score. Ball played through the middle. Elliott there, and the Everett forwards moving up. They creep up ever so little, making it very difficult on the Highlanders. Number 10 there for Everett, holding the ball too long. And the Everett goalkeeper will pick up under 8 minutes to go in this action. And he will clear. And on the run again is Everett with that lead ball. Elliott has to stay vigilant back there. Spencer, Ethan to the right side. Matthew Abrantes. And he's tripped up, so a set piece for the Highlanders. 7:20 to go. A goal here would cause an explosion in this stadium. Elliott Ripp, Captain Elliott Ripp, number 5, will bang this ball right in front of the Everett goal. Incoming. It's loose. Everett momentarily clearing. Matthew. And the clear by Everett. Playing too quickly here. Restart. Odovan substitute off. Paolo back in the match. They're looking for some crafty offense from Paolo right now. Ethan trying to play that corner just too much. 6 minutes to go. Ball cleared. Ethan first touch. Matthew is there. Jason Montiel on the right side. Everett trying to come up with something. Elliott Rip looking to restart. Luis. My goodness, Luis having trouble here. Everett with a shot. And they score. Oh my goodness, the goalkeeper had trouble handling the ball from Elliott. The ball turned over in front of the net. 3-2 Everett. And they're trying to pull off the upset. We have 5 minutes to play in this match. 3-2 Everett. And I am just absolutely stunned right now. And that's what you get. It's a young team, inexperienced, first-year goalkeeper. Luis trying hard, working hard. Didn't work out for him that time. And the Highlanders, they're going to have to take some chances here now with just over 4 minutes to play. I mean, they just stole the ball in front of the Highlander goal. One quick pass, then the shot. They put it in the net. George calls a timeout. And Luis kind of jogging back to that huddle. And a very tough situation here. You can hear some of the Everett student body getting on the Highlander players. It's natural. And the discussions here by both teams with 4:12 approximately to go. And what I feel they're basically talking about here, if you're the Everett coach, is don't turn the ball over in front of your own goal and clear the zone every time. Don't give them any chance to attack. Play the ball to the left or right side of the field. Make it more difficult for them to penetrate the middle of the pitch. And if you're the Highlanders and Coach George, you have to take chances. You have to drop the ball in front of their goal. The attackers need to get down there quickly to try to get on it. And you might have to move some extra people up and leave one man back. This is just a very difficult situation for the Highlanders here. This is, if you will, an upset. Maybe we underestimated Everett from a talent standpoint, and we're quite possibly guilty of that. That being said, Everett has played a fine match today, whether it works out for them or not. And for the Highlanders, this afternoon's not working out. They needed the win today, not a draw. And right now, they're down a goal with 4 minutes to go. And Everett now just trying to defend and clear the zone. Luis needs to step up and play quickly. Time is of the essence. And you can see that was Elliott Rip colliding with Sarthak there. He's okay. And looks like we're going to have a set piece for the Highlanders back here as the Everett player was involved. This is kind of a nice call in the Highlander favor. Not sure it really was a foul, but this is an opportunity. So Spencer now will send it flying. And he sends it to the far right side of the field. And that's where Everett would prefer the ball to go. And that's an Everett possession. 3 minutes to go approximately in this match. And you can see the white jerseys moving up. They're trying to get every loose ball here. They're down a goal, down 3-2. Bill Trudell can hardly film anymore. He can't believe this. And on the attack is Everett again. Ethan. Jose, Elliott, and again, you can see Elliott moving up from that backer position. Ethan, Jamie. And that ball played out. It is a Highlander possession, and we're hitting in just a few seconds here the 2-minute mark. And Everett now trying to hold off the Highlanders. And possession will be the Highlanders. Is it a corner or a throw-in? And we have, I'm not sure what it is actually. It is a throw-in. He wanted to take the corner, but the official said no to that. And now this is the Everett player trying to kill clock by driving the ball up the field. Jose there. And some jostling, pushing and shoving. We'll see who has possession. And it looks like Everett's getting the call here. Both players are guilty. It's a very intense game, so you can just assume that that's going to happen anyway. It's not necessarily a bad thing when players become a little bit physical, but this is a huge call in Everett's favor. Right in front of the Highlander goal here. Luis steps up, another rebound. Oh my goodness. And he didn't catch the ball cleanly, which almost resulted in a fourth goal for Everett. Luis, you've got to make the clean catch of the ball. We're under 2 minutes left. The official has the time. The Dilboy score clock doesn't matter at this point anymore. So when that whistle blows, that's the match. I think the best the Highlanders can try to hope for is a draw here if they can somehow miraculously score. And right now, all Everett right now, and Luis leaving another rebound. He was able to recover, but how dangerous was that? And you can hear the claps of the Everett fans. Ethan clearing. Elliott rip now. Attack from the Highlanders. Who's there? Matthew. That ball defended by Everett. Still coming. Jason. And he tried to set up Matthew. And the keeper steps out for the clean pickup. It's an Everett possession. I'm just wondering now how much time is left. I cannot believe this. I came into the broadcast booth thinking this afternoon that it's going to be an easy victory for the Highlanders, and they're down 3-2, and they're looking again at a record of 2 wins and 6 losses. Ball is cleared. Everett trying to slow things down. Can see them killing clock. Nice ball movement. Ethan, Jonathan. They try to set up Elliott out up front as they've moved him all the way up. Again, killing clock here. Everett clearing through. And that placed perfectly to the left side for if you're an Everett fan. And again, they're killing clock. They're moving the ball. And the Highlanders chasing. Pedro now. Elliott is there. Matthew wants the ball. Matthew working with Elliott. And defended well. We play on. No call from the referee. And Everett controlling things here. Is there anyone looking at his watch? The official just looked at his watch. Sarthek is there. Matthew is there. Everett clears. Oh, my goodness, I can't believe it. He checks his watch again, the official does. Everett coming into Dilboy Stadium here, and it's not over. It'll be an Everett possession on the inbounds, and the Highlanders will inbounds. Excuse me, Everett will inbounds. And that's the match. I cannot believe it. The Highlanders fall to Everett 3-2. That means in a 4-team league, they have 2 losses. They lost to Malden and now Everett. And for the Highlanders, the rebuild continues. Bill Trudell, great job on the camera. Everett pulls off the upset. The Highlanders, we have a lot of work to do to regain the prominence we had less than a year ago. And it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of rebuilding. Everett, congratulations to you. We will see you Wednesday, 2 days from now. The next broadcast, a home match for the Highlander boys again, Varsity Boys Soccer. Thanks, Bill. This is Educational Channel 15.